Hey you guys, so my name is Alyssa. Whoever doesn't know me, hey, I'm Alyssa, and I've been a hairstylist for since I was 18. So about 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, and I'm gonna be 27. So about 7.5 years. One thing that I have learned throughout all of this, my whole journey, because it's not just boom, you're a hairstylist and then you're successful. Some people get that, but not everybody, not me at least. I wasn't just successful off the bat, and I think that my mindset about success is also shifting because it's not money. Success is not money. um but I'm still trying to figure out what even is success. And I think what it is becoming who I'm becoming and operating with Jesus for me. Um, but one thing that I have realized that is I needed in the past and am starting to utilize it now is my mindset. Mindset is so big when being a hairstylist or doing barbering because this is a tough job. This is a tough career, and I don't think that I'm the only one who have felt this way. I've met a lot of people in real life who have almost given up on this career, who wanted to give up, who was in the middle of like, I'm done. And I have found myself being that way a lot of times actually. And I just pray that I never get to that place again because I love what I do. But I think that's also why it has been such a tough journey because this is my purpose in life. Like, not my only purpose, but part of my purpose is doing hair. My mindset has played a big role because there was a time where I was very unconfident, insecure hairstylist. And it was all stemming from my mind and it held me back a lot. Like, granted, I don't regret it, but I taken it as a lesson. Like, okay, this is what I need to do differently, and it's to go in and be unapologetic. Do not be scared, and know, like, tell myself, boost myself up, tell myself great things. You have to constantly boost yourself up with positive and the truth. Because when you're putting yourself down, when I was talking down on myself, telling myself I'm the worst hairstylist ever, I suck, yada, 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 that was a lie. I don't care. That's a lie. And why is that a lie? Is because you're never going to be that way forever. Eventually, I would grow and I would progress. So I wasn't that. I was actually the opposite. I was a great hairstylist. I do great cuts. And I could always be better, and that's what I want to strive for. My mindset held me back for a long time, and it was kind of always woe is me, like this is so hard. I hated the challenge. I hated pressure on me. And suddenly those challenges, that pressure, I was realizing it was growing me. It was like forming me. It was make turning me into a different person for the better. I think that mindset goes a long ways because your circumstance could be crap, like what you see on the outside. But in order to hold yourself on the inside, you need to not take that in as your reality and make your reality in your mind. Now, when I say that, I try so hard to watch what I say because I don't believe in manifesting. I don't believe in like creating your reality and all this stuff. But I do believe that God has given us a dream, visions, plans, desires. And those are things that we are given. And that's why that is automatically going to happen. I think those things they happen. Like, I want to be a product of God giving me a dream, a vision, a plan, a desire, and them coming into fruition, but not because I created that myself. Now, I just wanted to put that out there because I don't believe in manifesting. But I do believe that we contribute to our peace. We contribute to like sustaining ourselves through the hard times, through the challenges, through whatever we go through, with the way that we think, with what we put in our mind, with and mindset does not just happen overnight. It's what we fill ourselves up with. My mindset is what I continuously put in my mind to help me grow, not to hold me back. I want to say um, that if I could tell myself one thing from the past, but I'm going to continue to use it in the future, is you're doing awesome. You're a great hairstylist and you're only going to get better. And, you know, I worked alongside in the past, like in my earlier careers. One of my first job was in supercuts. Now, I do not want to throw anybody under the bus. This is not what I'm about. But I worked with a lady who constantly told me I couldn't do it. I wasn't good enough. She did not even make me feel good enough. Um, put me down, right? And I ran with that. And it like made me even more insecure than what I already was. I now knowing what I know now, anybody who tells me that, who acts that way, who treats me like that, who says anything, even if it's my own internal wanting to bring myself down, that is not the truth. Okay? That is not the truth. That was not the truth. And now I know like the truth is what God has to say about me. The truth is the positive things that uplift me and uplift my mind. So that's just what I wanted to share. My journey has been a long ways, especially with when it comes to mindset, when it comes to the way I think, when it comes to the way I talk to myself. I wanted to quit barbering so bad because I just constantly beat myself up to the point where I stressed the hell out. I understand why a lot of people stop doing this career. It could be stressful. Like you're servicing people with your skill set, with your craft, with something. It's not like you just give them a shirt, right? Like a shirt, it's printed like no, it's like I don't even know if that was a good analogy. Something that's already created and you just give to them. You have to create the thing yourself. You have to create the haircut, the look, the style yourself. And that could be a lot of stress on somebody because that's you, that's your work, that's yours, right? So I could understand. But at the same time, it's not enough to give up, but it's enough to keep pushing forward, to keep investing in yourself, in your craft, in your mind, whatever the case is, invest, and like keep on growing and keep on being better because it's not enough to give up. It's enough to keep pushing forward. If I don't feel like I'm good enough, then I'm going to look for ways to make myself better. If I don't feel that I'm doing my best job, then I'm going to search for ways to do my best and to keep telling myself I'm doing good, I'm doing awesome. Because when you're not, maybe you're not doing awesome, maybe you're not doing good, but if you're gonna beat yourself down and say you're not doing awesome, I'm not doing good, you're gonna feel more like, dookie. But when I tell myself, hey, the outside circumstance doesn't look up right now, but guess what, I'm gonna tell myself it's a bright day. No matter what, life is a gift. No matter what, my career is awesome and this is where I was meant to be, and it's gonna propel me forward. It's gonna propel us forward. So I know that's something that I need to get off my chest.